That close list for most valuable player. Nikola Jokic is his MVP. Number 2, he has Joel Embiid, and number 3, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Honestly, I think, in my opinion, I think Joel Embiid should get the MVP. He's pretty much the highest scoring center since Moses Malone, who actually had 30 points. And honestly, I think Joel Embiid should win it. So he's number 1 for me. Number 2, I have Jokic, and then number 3, I have Giannis. That's honestly how I do it. I put Jokic at number 2 because he was the first player in history to have 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists. It's got to count for a lot. And honestly, I would switch the order of this list, like I said. But what do you think? Do your list 1 through 3. Close defensive player of the year, Bam Adebayo. Number 2, Rudy Gobert. And number 3, Jaren Jackson Jr. A lot of people were actually mad because Marcus Smart was on this list. Honestly, I don't really know how I do my list, but this is how I do right now. Bam Adebayo, I think, should get number 1. I feel like Rudy Gobert has won it a lot of times, 3 and 3. So honestly, I would put him at number 2 right now because I think Bam definitely deserves winning. He's always up for contention, but somehow doesn't win it. And number 3, I think I'd probably add Marcus Smart, like people were saying. I definitely do agree with that. Probably one of the best defenders, probably in the NBA right now. What do you think? Close rookie of the year, Scotty Barnes at number 1. Number 2, Evan Mobley, and number 3, Cade Cunningham. Honestly, for my opinion, I think Evan Mobley should be number 1. Number 2, Scotty Barnes, and number 3, Cade Cunningham. That's honestly how I do it right now. But who is your rookie of the year? Comment down below. It was honestly a great game last night for the NBA play-in tournament. Honestly, it was very entertaining to watch. And the Clippers actually took the lead in the third quarter. And then the Pelicans took the lead back in the late third quarter and fourth quarter. Honestly, a great game from the Pelicans. The final score was 105 Pelicans to 101 Clippers. Brandon Ingram dropped 30 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. Honestly, a great overall game from him. And really carried the team. CJ McCollum also had a great game. He had 19 points. Honestly, I expected him to have a bit more. Over 25 or somewhere around there. But what do you think? Cavaliers versus Hawks game was honestly very entertaining. The Cavs just started out really hot. They really couldn't miss from 3 at all. And honestly, it was a great game. The second half, they were up by 14, the Cavs, on the Hawks. The score at that point was 25-39 with 10-14 left in the second. And in that half, they cut it to 10, 51-61. And then at the end of the third, it was actually tied. In the finals, it was 107 Hawks to 101 Cavs. Honestly, a great game from the Hawks in general. Trae Young in the fourth quarter really just went off. He really couldn't miss at all. And at first, he kind of shot badly, but he really just picked it up. He had 38 points. Honestly, a great performance from him. And most of his points actually came after the second half. So, honestly, a great game from him. What do you think? Trae Young honestly had a great performance, but he's going to have to go against Miami Heat. That's, to me, a difficult matchup. And honestly, I think the Hawks need to do a better job of recruiting players to come to Atlanta. Because Trae Young's probably one of the best point guards right now, and he needs another star to pair with.